Don't mind me. I'm just reading the box to know what the hell comes with this thing. Oh boy, we're in for it tonight. Apparently, it's gonna be me for a while. Get out of here. Ads and get out. No, go away. Go.
And me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll leave.
Yeah. Oh, he left. All right. It's just me again.
Hey yo.
Me and Shiny, just old shiny head
Now I'm gone.
yelling about toys. I don't even have anything to entertain you guys with.
Oh,
I got a
boy.
heat gun. I can melt things with a heat gun.
Oh, I don't want to see that.
Does that entertain you? I guess not. All right.
Oh, hey.
Look at my shiny head for 45 minutes.
Producer extraordinaire. Well done, sir.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Figure Bang. I'm your host, Ace Milo. Joining me tonight, we do have a full complement right off the bat, which is always nice to see. We have the hump day Eliza, Mr. Brian Brink.
That's right. Happy hump day. I thought today was Thursday. And then Ace pinged me. He's like, no, we're doing toys. But then I remembered that was yesterday. So then I was like, oh, that's right. It is Wednesday. It's been a long week.
Brian's time traveling.
And it's only Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's all you got? No, nothing. No new charts happening. No new
charts.
really,
Something weird though happened
exciting.
this morning. So I do watch the news in the morning. I watch on YouTube. You know, getting ready,
getting
take
ready.
a shower, so on stuff. And
Again, the most Maryland thing I ever heard.
yeah,
YouTube.
and then last night, obviously we watched the Daredevil finale, and there's a big event that happened in New York City. The news I
don't tell me, I
watch
didn't watch it
is
yet.
based in New York, and for some reason, I was expecting them to talk about
Daredevil.
like the stuff that not Daredevil, but like stuff that happened in the city. And I was like, man, I thought that'd be big news. And then I was like, oh shit, that's not real.
That was not real.
It's been a long week for you, for real. Man.
Yeah,
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
Somebody get this guy a phone booth and a scarf.
Hey, but not for nothing. That finale was fantastic.
Hey, whoa, relax. Didn't watch it yet.
Yeah, I didn't watch it yet.
Hey, I won't spoil anything, but Brian knows. Brian knows.
Yep.
I will say this. I give this season, and it's not often where a Marvel show will get this high for me, but I have to say it's a solid 9.5, easy. And it wasn't even hard to come up with that. It's good. It's really darn good. The writing's good. The cinematography's good. The action's worth it. The story is full of stuff. Like, it's good.
I'm caught up until the last episode. I just gotta watch that one.
I think I agree with you. Yeah, really enjoyable.
Yeah. Derek's returning the favor. Well played, sir. Well played. And listen, we don't have much for you tonight, so we gotta kill some time.
Gotta get along.
Gotta stretch it out.
Hey, yo. Although I am very excited for what's coming tonight. I'm sorry. Go ahead, buddy.
We also have Mr. Eric B.
Yep, it's me. I'm here.
Finding faces all over the place.
Giggles. Yeah. Finding faces. That's a good way to put it. I did finally find a face on my of my XTB scrapper that apparently popped and dropped into this thing. So I have
pop and dropped.
It fell in that, like, wide open on the other side, and something just told me right now to say, just look in there. Let's see if it's in that bag. I felt for it, and I was like, oh, that feels weird. And it was something in there, and it was the plate for XCB scrap. All is right for him now. He has a face.
Popping and dropping.
What Gomez was that?
That was the samurai one. The Lone Roach.
Lone Roach. Fun story. Mezco sometimes likes to send you 2 figures for the price of 1 by accident.
Oh.
And that was one of the figures I got 2 of, so mine was free.
Nice. Look at you.
I actually probably made a couple of bucks off of that. One showed up, and then 2 days later, another one showed up, and I was like, well, how about that?
Flip game strong, huh?
Derek's really interested in the topic. So, Derek, this is the title of the show. So, your guess. You make the guess. We won't start until you guess correctly.
Until you get it.
Good luck. We'll be here all night.
Hey.
Good luck. Love you, Derek. But you ain't guessing that.
Well, while we're waiting on that, we also have Mr. JD.
Howdy. I'm
You watch those hand gestures, sir.
eating my
Those
dinner.
give people a lot of trouble nowadays. Be careful.
Oh, I was just waving hi.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Roman high.
No.
Hi.
There you go. Yeah. Yep. That perfect. There you go. Left.
Hello.
Right. Princess wave.
Hello.
Nice hoodie, JD.
Thanks. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and I got nothing. So let's Sorry. I'm more worried about this food. Sorry.
I see. That's a lot of sketty on that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this not going back? Go back.
It doesn't like you. Even it's stalling. We lost him. He gone.
Uh-oh.
I have a GIF for it doesn't like you. Can't remember what I did with it. Oh.
I don't like you either.
Yeah, I have that GIF.
We're watching
sure.
men.
When I changed the camera, I didn't have the freaking icon to hit back. So it just kicked me out of the whole screen yard. That's fine.
There it is.
I don't like you. I don't like you either.
Let's see. There's there. Derek had spaghetti too.
What did you have?
This is like chicken parm.
Me, I had an interesting meal. I had pulled pork and mashed potatoes.
That is interesting,
Isn't it?
With barbecue sauce or without barbecue sauce?
With barbecue sauce and sriracha.
Oh, bro, you were wilding out.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's one of those easy go-to meals where that's the mashed potatoes from like the take it and go from the grocery store.
Yeah.
And the pulled pork is, it's just run-of-the-mill stuff you get as well that's ready-made. But it's really good. It's got they don't sauce it at all. So you add whatever sauce you want.
No, I'm down with that because not everybody's sauce is worth the pulled pork.
Right. Yeah, I don't like pulled pork where it's already sauced because like it's either too sweet or it's just
too much of it.
Yeah, exactly. So mine's like it's not a lot. It's not swimming in it. It just adds some flavor.
Nice.
I dig it.
Let's just talk about food for 40 minutes.
Sure.
We could. We might
I
as
had
well.
broccoli. I had broccoli too.
Oh, there you go. I was wondering if you're gonna have a veg.
Yeah.
There you go. I made some stir fry from scratch today. With some jasmine rice. Oh, it was off the hook.
I haven't done that in a minute. I was gonna do rice tonight, but I had to eat those mashed potatoes. They were one day past the date, and I was like, I'm not messing with them.
Gotta get them going. And they start to stinking. Good deal. Stir fry is quick and easy, especially if you load it up with a bunch of vegetables. And I'm on a cut, so it's a perfect meal for me. It's filling. It gets me all my vegetables, gives me my protein. I'm good to go.
See, the thing with me though is I like to pre-cook my vegetables, and sometimes it takes a while. Yeah, I chop them up and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tell me about it. It took me about an hour to make this whole meal.
Oh yeah.
For stir fry.
But I thought you said it was super easy. Isn't that how you started?
It is easy and quick. I mean, you got to cut it up, but the prep time is the worst part, right?
Yeah.
But the cooking part is easy.
True.
But an hour is easy for me. Like that's cakewalk on a regular school night or something. It's the weekends where I get a little fancy. 2.5 hour, 3 hour meals. Just a little
Yeah.
bit.
Sometimes on the weekend I have a big idea. Like, I'm gonna make this. And I do it. And like you said, it takes me like, an hour and a half or whatever to get everything the way I want it. And by the time it's done, I'm like, I'm not even hungry anymore.
Not even hungry. You start nibbling on some of your food while you cook.
Yep.
I know the vibes. Like, dang it. All right, I guess I got leftovers for tomorrow or a meal because I never even ate.
Preparing the banging game 101.
Mhm.
Like, I don't even know if Ace is still having technical difficulties or if he's just
Nah, baby.
enjoying our conversation. Oh,
Oh, all right.
sorry.
Well, we're stalling for you, buddy. Let's go.
Mhm.
So tonight we are doing
Oh, let's go.
Bam, 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 bam.
All right, I got my first critique off the rip. Your posing game is trash.
Well,
You need some help.
Yeah, it could use some help, but also I think from this angle, maybe it's not doing it any justice either. But I will also co-sign, yeah, your legs
So-
need to be faced the other way, I think.
Something ain't right.
Maybe.
this is what it is. This is the Figma. That's the number. So this is the Tears of the Kingdom version of Link.
There you go. And the deluxe version. Look at you. You sprung them extra $20.
All of a sudden doesn't want to focus.
Tears of the Kingdom.
I didn't play that game, but I did hear it was good.
You did not play the game.
Mm-mm.
You are.
Not that one. Not Tears of the
Horrible.
Kingdom.
I think I have 125 hours in,
Sounds about right. That's a Zelda game.
and I had like 95 in Breath of the Wild, so I did that much more, and I can still go back and do more.
I haven't even beaten Breath of the Wild yet.
Oh my
I haven't
god!
even played Breath of the Wild, but I do own it.
Oh my
but I don't
God.
own a Switch yet.
You own it, but you don't have a Switch?
That's right. Yeah. I figured one of these days I'd pick up a Switch when it went on sale. I don't think I ever caught a sale. I might be able to get one
always
now.
around Christmas.
Now
Yeah.
but now
They've
I
been
don't know.
on
They
sale.
got the Switch 2 coming, maybe.
Well,
Yeah, but nobody wants that because it's $500.
no, I'm pretty sure this one's gonna go back up since
$500.
they pushed the Switch 2 back due to everything that's going on. So you good. And those are already in state, so no extra tax.
Well, I
Yeah,
gotta
no,
say,
well, the ones that
I'm
first
already
batch will be that price.
impressed with this compared to previous links that I've gotten many, many, many years ago.
I don't know. This one looks. I mean, I am impressed with this one as
I
well.
like the knees.
But it also looks very similar to which one was that?
Breath of the Wild.
Was it? Nope, the Princess
Breath of the
one. Was
Wild.
it Twilight Princess?
Princess?
That does not look like Twilight Princess Link.
It
He's
doesn't
got a
look
whole
like Twilight
different.
Princess Link at all.
No, I'm just saying
This
that
one
one was
doesn't have a hat.
really good as well. That one was really,
Oh.
really good, and the makeup and the joints and stuff look very similar. The knees covered differently because it, he just had the tights on, so they had to do something different. But this does look good. This looks amazing. I hate I didn't go in on it, so I'm eager to hear what you guys' thoughts are on it tonight.
I was always thinking about going in on it in case I played the game and like really wanted this version, but I didn't. I bought a dragon instead.
The magic drag puff.
So let's run through articulation first. Head is on a whole bunch of joints. So let's see. So first of all, it comes off, so you can see the
Oh
post that
Oh,
it's
that's
on.
hot.
So let's see. We
That's
get
a new joint for them.
rotation at the collar, rotation, ball peg in this piece, in this clear piece. So you get all that motion. Plus another ball peg up in here. It looks like it's all the way up by like his eyeballs. So you get up to there, down to there, all the way around, and
Some wiggle waggle.
That is an
He does
amazing
have-
head sculpt.
he does have ponytail articulation.
Okay.
Is it a ball joint or is it just like a?
No, it's
swivel?
just a swivel. It's just a swivel.
Okay.
You can't get too crazy, but he does have layered hair.
Well, that's
Hmm.
good. That I guess that
Does that
helps it.
Yeah, does
So
that bottom part articulate?
No.
So he
Oh.
can't look up anyway, or
Oh,
Oh.
it does.
Oh,
Uh-huh, look at that.
wow.
I was trying to move that by itself. It doesn't. That
But
stays
it
still. The head
stays.
moves around. The
Mm.
head moves
Look
around.
at that. Auto
That's smart
Yeah.
work. That's smart work. I like that.
Mm.
That faceplate looks like it comes off. Let's see what's behind that head.
I know it does come off.
He'll
It has
get
extra
there.
faces.
Jeez.
We'll
We'll get
when
there.
we
At that, we're
Thieving
doing
of thunder
articulation.
over here.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch this show?
So,
Do accessories
Do you
last? We don't
even
start with
think of
accessories
banging,
like
bro?
that other guy.
so plenty of movement there. Shoulders looks like we have 2 joints. So it looks like we have I don't know what the hell. It's almost like a
It's a
like a
cover.
butterfly joint. Like a there's a joint under the shoulder, like the clavicle. So that gives you kind of like the rocking motion. And then you have a separate kind of standard Figma joint, which is, so if you don't know what a Figma joint is, I don't know if we ever covered this. Figma joint is two posts with a hinge in the middle.
Or a Rebel Tech joint.
Pop it out. Or a Rebel Tech joint, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
can
if
buy
you
them
see
by the
there's
bags.
2 posts. Yeah, 2 posts and then 2 basically half ball joints that overlap. That's what most of the joints actually are. But you also get some drop down shoulder because of that.
So when he's sad.
You walk around. Zelda doesn't like me.
Or is it when the green circle runs out of energy and he has to like huff
Yeah.
and puff?
How do you
Is it
know
ran too
that? But
fast?
wait, did you play?
Because
did you play
Skyward Sword
Okay.
had that, yeah.
Okay.
Your stamina.
Wait. Skyward Sword for the Wii?
The
I mean,
Wii.
Skyward Sword for the Wii U or Skyward Sword for the Switch?
The Wii, regular Wii.
It didn't come out on the regular Wii.
Yes, it did. I know it did. I played it while my foot was broken back in 2013.
Oh wait, it was the
Ooh, I guess he told you, sir.
Wait, did they do the same thing they did with Breath of the Wild? Was it the last game that came out on the Wii and the first game that came out on the Wii U?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with the Wii U.
I have about 100 hours as a Skyward Sword as well.
But Twilight Princess had a weird thing where it came out. It was
On the
supposed to be
GameCube.
for GameCube, but they didn't.
Correct.
They put it on the Wii
Here's
instead.
Here's a fun fact about that game. I don't know if I've ever told this one. I think I told this one.
I think I know what you're gonna say, but I won't steal it.
So on the GameCube, semi-famously, Link is a southpaw. He's left-handed.
Right. Yeah.
So when they figured out that Twilight Princess wasn't going to come out for a while, they knew the Wii was going to be out by the time Twilight Princess was going to be ready. So they couldn't make it a launch game. Most people are right-handed, so they hold the Wii remote with their right hand.
Yep.
So they didn't want you to have swing the sword with the right hand and have his left hand swing, so it would look funny. And the way they solved this issue is not by taking Link's character and swapping it or swapping the hands on Link. What they decided to do was mirror the entire game along the x-axis. So the entire world is a mirror image on both of you. So they literally just flipped. Yeah. They literally mirrored everything in the game to compensate for Link being left-handed.
That's such a fun fact.
This is the burden that left-handed people put on society. This is why they need to be eradicated.
Oh my God.
That's not fair. I'm a lefty.
I think that's why
that was there.
When you were mixing up your games, I was gonna say, do you even Zelda, bro? But with that fun fact, you clearly do.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be quiet.
So we get rotation all the way around. You get the drop. Like I said, we got the drop shoulders. You get the you get some fitted butterfly joint in and out. We have no bicep swivel.
This one
there. I saw something.
No, it's the joint is splitting a little bit.
Oh.
So the bicep swivel is kind of built around the shoulder. So you get like shoulder swivel instead of the bicep swivel.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. it doesn't want to rotate, and I'm not gonna break it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Aw.
See, I see
I feel
something.
Loosening up.
there's a little bit of play, but I don't think it's an actual joint.
Oh,
Check
I
the
think
other
that
arm.
goes all the way up. No, it feels the same.
okay.
Don't break it, bro.
We get double bend at the elbow. Looks very nice. He is wearing a long sleeve sweater underneath his tunic, so that's what this all is.
I was
Wrist.
wondering how many times we were gonna say tunic tonight.
Tunic.
Up and down.
Tunic.
Do you even tunic,
So,
bro?
Tunic.
I asked
like I said,
earlier.
most of the,
Oh.
pretty much all the joints are these joints. So
Aw.
then we get
Let me bring
rotation
it
at the wrist, up and down on that joint, and then rotation all the way around on it. There's a whole bunch of joints. Also, if you notice, he does have the. They kind of, I don't know if they cheaped out or if they did it because he's supposed his whole arm is kind of the hell's the word I'm looking for, like corrupted.
Infected.
Let's calm down.
His whole arm is supposed to be kind of
Oh my.
like mangled up like that. But because they gave him the long sleeve, it's just the hand that's funky. But then we get, so there's a cut here, so the upper chest is on a double ball bell, or probably another one of these joints. So you get all that wiggle waggle, and forward and back, and then at the waist, you get the swivel plus the crunch
Nice crunch.
back to there. So those all kind of move together when you move them. Actually, you can pull it apart and see. You can see, so it's like a ball bell up in there, and then
A
post
ball
right
bell. It's a ball
there.
bell.
A
A
ball
ball
bell.
bell.
A ball bell.
A ball bell.
So the waist is actually that post right there, and it does kind of get hindered a bit by the belt, so you don't really get all the way around. But I mean, you can kind of like unpeg it and peg it back in where you need it if it doesn't. All this stretches.
Well, wait, hold on. So, but with that blue thing that his shirt's tucked into, does that move independently of the shirt?
You mean
Whatever
the
that.
tunic itself?
The front of his tunic?
Now he's talking about the skirt.
Yeah.
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 That's
Take that
part
off.
of the tunic,
This-
though.
Take them apart.
That's all.
Yeah. So now the bottom piece, that bottom piece on the top part. What is that? Is that molded into a?
So-
Hey, come on.
It's all kind of.
The
that
the
all comes
top
up like that.
his torso in your hand, the bottom
The-
by his waist. What is that lip thingy? Does that
That's just
independently
part.
move?
No,
Okay.
no, that's part of the.
I'm sure that unsnaps.
I could probably pull it off, but it looks like it's kind of molded around that ball.
I got you. No, I wasn't sure
I don't know
if
if it
that was like where another piece of the waist was, but no, okay.
No, but another accessory goes in there. We'll talk about
Oh.
later. Hips, we get, so they are drop down hips. So we get
Good.
forward to there, back to there. Don't mind me. Pretty
You
close.
literally
to
just
Van Damme.
split him in half.
Oh, you know what's funny? When you give him the splits, it pushes up the belt,
Ah.
and that's what separates.
Okay. So he can't do the splits
Force them off,
and survive.
not survive. So without splitting them, let's see if we can actually get it without splitting them. And it's still pretty damn good.
I agree.
Like I said, they are drop down hips. So for whatever reason, if you don't know what that means, it just means that there's space on the inside here. So that's normal, and then you can split them apart super easy. Which part of them goes flying. The hips will drop down like that. You can see that motion. They're coming down.
Even G.I. Joe, bro.
I don't know what you guys did, but I looked down for a second, I look up, and everybody stopped watching. Oh, now they're back. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we got 3 watchers live now.
Is this a banned item like the last one?
No.
No, I don't. Should be fine.
Thigh swivel.
You have decapitated him though, and
I have, and I have disemboweled him,
cut him in half.
and I have drawn and quartered him. Double bend knee, super deep, gets you pretty much all the way.
Smooth joints, right?
Yeah, no issues.
Awesome.
What you would expect from Figma.
Mm-hmm.
And then the feet are get up to there, a little bit back and down. Does the back of the shoe does hit, and then you do get toe tilt, and you kind of have to, because again it's a one of these same joints, so you kind of have to rock it around to get the tilt, but it's there.
Rocking
You have to
around
find the angle.
the Christmas tree.
So everything else on him is sculpted in. So he's got the charges. I forgot what the hell they're called. It's been however long since I played the game.
It's okay. We
But
can
these
go
are
with
the
charges.
for his. These are the charges for the magic power. And he has his quiver of arrows. These are all static. They do not come out.
Oh, that's a miss.
Hold on. They are also soft plastic, so they're not gonna just snap off, which is nice.
Well, I mean,
The real
considering
reason
the
you
guy
buy it-
holds like 80 arrows. So, I mean, you're not gonna notice if you just take one out.
Exactly.
You don't buy him just for him. You buy him for the 5,000 accessories he comes with.
Of course.
So it makes a good
So if we
Figma
start
figure,
with-
bro.
If we start with box number 1. So, if you for some reason haven't played the game, like somebody in this chat,
I didn't.
I didn't either.
well, like everybody in this chat apparently, holy shit, everyone's bad gamers. So when the game starts out, in the first few minutes, in the opening cutscene, you basically release Ganon into the world, and in Breath of the Wild it wasn't Ganon, but in this game it's Ganon, but it's not Ganon, but it's Ganon. And when you do that, you try to save. He kind of knocks Zelda off a cliff, and you reach out and you grab her hand, and when you do that, it's like poison comes in and shoots up his arm, and it destroys the Master Sword. So he only has half a Master Sword throughout most of the game,
That's bullshit.
and
Agreed.
you get it back. I mean, it's part of the game. You always get it back.
Oh, go ahead and ruin it for me.
Oh yeah, it says a Zelda game with a Master Sword. That's definitely spoiling.
No, the fact that he gets it back.
Look.
He gets it back in every game.
I just remember, when I'm such a Ocarina fanboy, but it's like, look,
Me too.
I mean, come on. Why you gotta make it so hard to get the goddamn sword? I need that
Yeah.
damn sword. Just give me the damn sword. And like, in
Well, I mean,
I think
he
it
didn't
was
even have
Twilight
a Master
Princess
Sword until,
and in Skyward Sword, you had to like, you had to earn the hero's tunic, and I'm seeing the advertisements for Breath of the Wild and Tears, and I was like, I'm not fucking playing this game until I see images of him in that hero's tunic, and I never did, and I never
Well,
played
you-
the game, and I never
No,
bought
you
a
can-
Switch. So
You can
get
you,
it.
You can
Nintendo,
wear
go
them.
suck it. Now,
You
where's
can
the
get it.
figure of it? That's where I'm saying.
There you go. There you go, Brink. Come on.
Well,
Where's
okay.
the figure?
I was hoping to never spoil myself, and someday I'd play the game and figure out that I could earn it and wear it. But the time has long gone, so I appreciate you guys at least telling me that it'll happen. Maybe now I'll buy a Switch.
Well, I mean, in the other one, was it in Skyward Sword? I never got the damn shield because I couldn't fucking beat that gauntlet. I got. Do you remember how to get the shield in Skyward Sword? You have to play
gotta beat all the
boss
bosses.
rush.
Yep.
I got through 7 out of 8, and I finally died, and I was like, I'm not doing that again.
I think it was the one where the guy you're on a plank on like a ship or something, and you like push him forward and he's pushing you back. I remember my mom was staying with me. I had my broken foot. I was on with that oxycodone or whatever, and I was just like, I'm almost dead. And then like, bam, I just happened to hit him in the right spot, and bam, I got that damn shield. That was great.
Well,
That earned me an
you're
extra
better.
pill, I felt. Yeah.
You're a better gamer than I because I couldn't do it. I got real close and I was like, yeah, I got right rage quit on that one. So in tray number 1, so the other thing is the Master Sword gets destroyed and you have it with you throughout the game, but then you have to fix it. So he does come with a Master Sword.
Mm-hmm.
He does not come with the Poison Master Sword though. So the Poison Master Sword is broken like here, and it's all corrupted throughout it. So he doesn't, for some reason, it doesn't come with that, but it does come with the complete one.
Because they know no one wants that other one.
I mean, for
Can he do anything with the broken one? Or can he use it like Lion-O? Or
no.
with the small?
It's broken. What are you going to do when it's broken?
I don't know. Maybe stab with it. Pokey pokey. I don't know.
So there it is in the sheet. I believe we can. Oh, you can put it high or low. Does it matter?
Depends on if you're left-handed or right-handed, I think.
Yeah, it should go high.
So he can sling it on his back.
I'm sure the low is for something else. The low is for the stand.
He has a little hippie doodad.
Is that?
Oh, you got a hood.
Is it fabric?
It's fabric. I believe we can just put that in there. And you can peg his head in. And then I believe it also has another peg for the sword.
Nice. That's smart work.
So there's that.
We'll plug the sword in, sir. What are we doing?
Look, I gotta ask, what is that? For those of us who never played.
I don't remember specifically
the hero's cape.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah.
I don't specifically remember that.
Is that a face on the back, or like that resembles one of the
the whole thing
that he visited?
Well, the whole thing of the game with the corruption is it's ancient technology. It's the people that lived in Hyrule before Hyruleans, however you want to say it. They had technology. They had magic technology that was better than what we have now, kind of thing, But it was like ancient. Like people think that Egyptians had all this technology and they were really aliens and all that stuff, like that. So that's what all of this is. They're called constructs. So like this stores the energy of the constructs and gives him certain powers, and he can manipulate objects and combine objects and all kinds of stuff.
Oh good God! I thought those were firecrackers.
They're not firecrackers.
You're a wizard, Link.
Wizards.
He does also come with a more corrupted arm, without the
quiver sheath and all that jazz. I mean, the arrow guard.
I don't know why it comes with this bit.
I can tell you why.
But why?
It keeps the peg hole open so it doesn't shrink down and make it harder for you to put the arm on. Figga's been doing that for a little while now. Do you even Figma, bro?
Not really. Most of my figures, I only have a few of them, and they're all boxed.
No, they did. They started it not too long after with the Cyberpunk figures.
Okay. So...
no, they've been doing it way longer than that.
I saw it with Mayfex a long time ago, but I didn't notice it with Figma.
All right, my question. So when you talk about the corruption, so that's not a leather band on his arm. That's some kind of like circuit thing. Oh, you just
it's like kind of
Okay.
It's more like a circuit kind of thing than. Gotcha. I believe his arm gets cut off.
Oof.
It's been a while since I watched that freaking opening cutscene. I think he actually loses his arm, and when he wakes up, he has it back because of the construct.
I like that better on
at
least one arm.
So he does come with a usable arrow, as
Mhm.
well as
The bow.
That's slick.
and you can have him hold it. I don't know if you can put this in here because I think all the arrows are molded together at the bottom.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
look like there's a hole for it.
So you can't keep this one in there, but you do have that. He does come with a shield.
Nice.
And it
So-
actually is.
What do you guys think? Hylian or Hylian shield?
I think it's technically Hylian.
Hillian?
I think. I don't know. I wouldn't. That's not a hill I would die on.
Ha!
But again, I haven't opened the instructions yet. He does also come with these two bits. I think they go with the shield. I think it's for his mounting with the shield because it looks like these two pegs line up.
Yeah, it's usually so that you can mount the shield with the scabbard. Usually they'll do something like that.
Yeah, on his back.
And maybe I bet you this comes off.
Yeah.
That probably comes off. Looks like it comes off because you can make him hold it with the left or right hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It just goes over.
And
It
I
looks
like
it
that
separates for him
because
to hold it.
yeah, that's how you slide it into his fist, so you don't.
I remember Captain America having that
Yeah.
with these. So he has two different. Oh, this one is not for that. So that definitely goes around this. That definitely goes around the scabbard.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that. And then I'm guessing this one's probably going to go higher up. Something like that. And then he comes with two extra faces.
They murdered the detail. Looks great.
Ah!
So let's see how easy it is to change faces.
Probably take the whole hair off. The whole front hair probably comes off.
Yeah, at the split. And then you should be able to,
It is
right there.
split.
Or I could be wrong. Careful. That's usually how it works.
I mean, I can see the piece up in there. We have to spudge this.
Uh-oh. There you go.
Oh, now he's got a lobotomy.
Oh, there's the peg. Have to double watch it, peg.
So weird the amount of like clear acrylic they're using.
Yeah.
And look at that. That's the
That's
Revoltech
a
joint
wrist,
in there.
yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
can you spin that joint around and have him like wiggle wobble, look at the side to side or something, or like what's going on in there under? Yeah.
They want to make sure you had all the articulation in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then can you spin it so that it goes? That's
You get like the side.
yeah, but that would be a
There's
pain in
the
the
spring
ass
for
to
that.
like do.
And yeah, that's molded onto the neck.
Yeah.
So it scoots up in there. And you gotta give him the Kia face.
Yeah.
Watch out, Potts! I'm coming for you. I know you got rupees. You're holding out on me.
Gotta get the rupees.
I'm mowing the grass. Yeah.
So that's everything in door number 1. In door number 2, here's he does come with a stand.
As all Figmas do.
Yeah, it's a pretty.
And the
Well,
hand tree? Does it come with the tree
Yeah, it
for
comes
the
with
hands?
Yep. So there's
And a bag. Mm-hmm.
So we get the stand. There's the hand tree
Yep.
and the armature for the stand. And there's the bag.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets a He gets a pointing finger, a relaxed hand, a grippy hand, and then another grippy hand for the other side, and a closed fist for the other side.
Keep
Oh no, that's
grippy
fine. That's not a
mitts
closed
off
fist.
me.
That's not a grab fist. That's the arrow fingers. That's to grip the
Pull the bow.
to do one of those.
Yep.
The bowstring.
So if we open up the other one, we get his glider.
Oh, the glider.
Glider.
Dude,
So much
I
like
don't know.
in Breath of the Wild,
Does he play
to
Fortnite?
get off the first dungeon, you need a glider.
Yep.
But you do use it because you can get up. Part of the other part of the game is not half. A third of Hyrule gets sent up to the sky. A third of Hyrule gets sent down below the ground, and then you have regular level Hyrule. So you can go up into the sky, into these floating islands, and then you can fly back down, and you can go down underground and find these trees that come bring light and get rid of some of the corruption. So he's got the molded fists into there. I believe these are articulated to a point. Oh no, they're not. I'm sorry. They just have the little posts in them. The same posts. So he's got the fist molded into it. Oh, this is like a ooh, that's weird. It's like a
Rubbery plastic.
yeah, it's stiff, but it feels
Yeah.
like like the rubber they put on like a controller or something to make it a little bit grippy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Like on
It feels kind of like that.
Like on a mouse or something
Yeah.
like that.
Like
Or,
it's plastic. It's
what did I
hard.
put that shit on. Like on phone cases and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just got like a rubber coating around it.
Another part of the game is you can get different skins for this. Every town has its own skin, and you can kind of earn the skin for the town. You don't get extra ones, unfortunately. It's just the base one, but I think I used the Hylian one most of the time, which is just basically look more or less like that. So he can glide on his glider. You just pop his hands into there.
Now I have a question.
Sure.
Does he keep that on his person whenever he wants, or does he like?
No, yeah, I mean it's in his magic backpack that houses all of his other weapons and
All right. Just checking.
the magic backpack that he can magically carry all his stuff at the same time.
Yeah.
Let's see. We get these are the little tail fins for the glider. So they peg into here. So they kind of trail off like that.
Okay.
And they're on little ball joints.
Those are peg warm. Like, gonna have that in there, sitting in a box.
So now the other things that he come with are all based around the magic stuff. So scattered around Hyrule now are all kinds of things that you can conjure up. One of those things you can conjure up are rockets. So he comes with a rocket with a little blast effect. He also has get this. No. Why are you the thing that's stuck? There you go. So one of the other big powers he has, besides conjuring things, is he can stick things to each other. So he comes with a stick stuck to a rock. So if you run around with a stick, it only does so much damage. But if you join it to a rock, it becomes a hammer and it gives you more damage. He also comes with the zone. They're called Zonai. That's the name of the race. It's all coming back to me. So these are all Zonai item. So this is a Zone 9 shield. That's a Zone 9 rocket. This is a Zone 9 bow. Similar construction. See a nice little belt strap. And I believe
Yeah, it looks like it pops out there.
we can push this out from the back. Yep. If you push that out from the back,
Oh, lovely.
this is totally a thing you can do in the game. You can have him hold the shield and then launch himself up with the rocket.
Weird.
All right, I dig it.
So if you're ever bored, you can go on YouTube and see people have made robots out of stuff and just had them go around and kill things, like all kinds of.
I've only seen the ones where they make like giant penises that blow loads all over the place.
You can do that. You can absolutely do that.
Yep.
One of the other powers he has is when they were testing the game, they gave him a power to kind of melt through objects. So like if he had to go up to a higher ledge, he can kind of teleport through it and kind of pull himself through it. And they decided to leave it in the game because the devs were having so much fun. And so they give you an effect for that.
All right.
Okay.
But just one side of it.
But just one side of it. His legs just kind of dangle.
Weird.
Yeah, I thought Skyward Sword was complicated when you had to mix all your potions together and stuff like
Oh
that.
no, you got to do all that on top of that. You do all that plus.
You can make meals.
Yep.
Like
Yeah,
cooking and.
I was at your house once, JD, and Phil was playing, and I was like, this is very complicated.
It's nowhere near what you got to do in these. And I believe that is everything he comes with.
Cool.
Apparently, you can also put the. Oh, I bet you one of these is for the. One of these clips, I think, might be for the bow as well. For the bow, it appears the bow can go on his back as well.
Did you show the bow, or did I miss that?
No, he showed it.
But I will show it again in a second. I'm just trying to see if I can figure out. Well, in some way, shape, or form, it pegs onto the back. It's not with that. How the hell do you peg onto the back?
Oh, I know.
Hmm.
Get that other one that had there's two clear pieces. One had that one. Yeah.
It probably hooks onto that like that or something.
Yes.
And then when you have it with the sword, it'll. You're
Bingo.
a smart fella. I mean, a smart fella. So you probably do that. And then this goes at the bottom.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Maybe put it at the top. Doesn't fit? Yeah, it does.
There it is. Look at that. Smart stuff.
All right, now put the shield on too.
Just got to open the bag, get the proper hand.
He's gonna have to do it fisted.
Is there like a chiropractor in this game to help him after he's hauling all this shit around?
I mean, he could use it.
That would be funny if they had like an NPC in there. Like you get to the top of a mountain, he's like, "You want me to crack your back? Only 5 rupees."
Can you still shield surf in that game?
Yep.
Cool.
1,000%. They didn't take anything out from Breath of the Wild except for they changed the powers. you don't have like the magnetism and those powers.
The bomb and
Right. Bombs are bomb flowers again.
oh, okay.
Which I think started with Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, bomb flowers
Right,
are not
Ocarina
green.
Yep,
had
I believe you're correct.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
The way I beat that game was when I was in college. My friend was staying with us for the weekend, and he brought his Nintendo 64, his Ocarina of Time, and the strategy guide. And I had basically 2 weeks to beat it. So I sat there and followed the strategy guide and beat the game in 2 weeks.
That's lame.
Probably the worst way to play it.
Yeah.
But I didn't have an N64. It was the only way I had access to one.
Yeah, without the
Yeah.
strategy guide, it would take you a week to beat the water temple.
I don't. That's the other shitty part is because I beat it like that. I don't remember much of it.
Oh,
Like
God,
that's not
water
like
temple.
when the first time I played it.
It's rough. That forest temple I love too, but man, does it can get confusing sometimes. That twisty hallway.
But
Ace, do you have a ruler or? I'm curious how tall this is. Because Figma usually runs small.
Mm-hmm.
let's see. How about a?
But for him, it might be appropriately sized for him being like a teenager.
How about? How about a Jinrai?
I mean,
Oh boy.
now I know you're not going to give us comparisons without another link. You've got to have another link. In fact,
Okay.
I think we reviewed a link on here once.
Did
I
we?
believe you're correct.
Did
If
we?
it wasn't Link, you definitely did Zelda. I'm not nuts, right?
For my time.
I'm not calling you nuts. I just don't remember.
I want to say it was like the Skyward Sword Link and Zelda.
I doubt it was Skyward Sword because I wouldn't have bought it because I hadn't played it yet. I just played that when the HD one came out.
Yeah, I think it might have been Twilight Princess.
I think I have the Twilight Princess ones. Yes.
You think?
Do I have them
they're
on
not on a
display?
shelf staring at you right now?
They might be. They might not be. That's what I'm going.
That's
That's what
all
I'm
right.
checking right now.
I don't know where mine are either. So
I know where mine are.
I have the mainline Nintendo Link, the one that was in Toys R Us.
that's too small.
No.
Who made that, Jazzware?
Yeah. Or was it Jazzwares or Jax?
Could have been Jax.
Oh, here she is. Oh, here he is. Okay, here we go. I found him. This looks like Twilight Princess to me. Oh no, it is Skyward Sword. I'll be goddamned.
Told you.
Wait, this is sealed. I must have bought both.
I had the
apparently-
Twilight Princess. I got the deluxe one with the green tunic and the extra stuff.
Apparently, I didn't even remember this. I have Figma Samus. I have Figma
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid Snake.
But you just open a Figma closet, and you're like, oh,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
that's where the Figma stuff is in my Figma closet.
Where the hell? I have to have Link because there's no way I got Zelda by herself. And it's not the Skyward Sword one. Why the hell did I buy the Skyward Sword one before I played Skyward Sword? What's wrong with me?
Maybe you found it on sale.
How very Brian Brink of you.
Oh, that's right. I have
I might need
I
to
have
play.
the here he is. I have the
Okay.
Zero Suit Samus
Yes.
Finish the one I
See it?
have.
sealed,
maybe.
and they packaged her upside down.
We can't see. Nice.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
That's awesome. I have my
Here he is.
Samus right over here. And that's it.
I mean, I guess I got good taste. I am a fan of Metroid, and I am a fan of Zelda.
Here, check this out.
That's the one I have.
I'm gonna share the screen.
Mhm.
And check this out. 7 years ago. Look at that guy. Hey, you haven't changed much in 7 years.
That
Really
is
haven't.
crazy.
Look at that. I'm sitting in my living room. Is that Justin Lynette?
Wow.
Who
Or
was?
is that Lou?
No, it's not Lou. Not 7 years ago.
No,
No,
Yeah, look at that.
no.
Who are you trying to figure out?
the ball.
Oh
the
no, it's
bald-head dude.
Justin Lynette here, right
Yeah, that's
here.
Justin.
Yeah. But who was the tattoo Decepticon? Was that
That was Agent Kid Matt.
Agent Kim Matt? That's right.
Why did I put the freaking plastic back on his legs?
Oh.
Okay.
That link is so good.
Yeah.
I just
Oh
want
god,
to say
it feels so much different.
that show was 7 years ago, but he had the same background that he has now. Still,
Yep.
Dude,
still
Chris
trucking.
hasn't made me a new one yet. This is like Crashbox number like 3 ever thing he did.
Also, that episode took 52 minutes, and we've already beat it by 5 minutes.
Nice. We didn't have the food banter that we have in this episode.
No.
It's true. Oh, we probably just didn't want to spend as much time with Matt as we wanted to. So
That's also a possibility. There you go. He's actually significantly chunkier.
Wow, that's crazy.
that's the Twilight Princess Figma.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Twilight Princess.
See, this is why I asked for the ruler, because you say chunky, but chunky taller?
Like beefier, thicker.
You wild boy.
Wait, I'm not nuts. The one's taller than the other one, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Sign-
Yeah.
Significantly.
All right. And that's because he's older.
Yeah, he's supposed to be more of a teenager.
So in Twilight Princess,
we
he's
can
what, 8?
Yeah, he's a little elf kid.
Stop this.
8 to 10, I guess.
It's kind of buff too. Look at that for a little kid. It's got like the Luke Skywalker Power of the Force thing happening there in his chesticles area.
He does a little bit. But he's got them skinny legs.
All right, hold on. Scott is putting some kind of kanji up in the thing, so let me just let's see if he's saying any curses. Let's see what we got here. Unless that's Zelda speak. All right, let's see what this one says. Hello, how are you today? Okay, we're doing well, Scott. We didn't know what day it was, things like that. And
Well, some of us knew. Some of us did not.
and then he goes, "That what?" Well, this, sir, is Figma Link from Tears of the Kingdom. And then now he's talking in English. What is even
Thank
going
God.
on here? Look, we don't transform all the time.
Bro.
So, Ace, if you were to put Twilight Princess Zelda next to him there, would he get in trouble with the police if he
Possibly.
pursued her?
I would assume so.
Okay. I'm really surprised at how much taller that is. So, that thing's got to be 6-inch tall, right? Because that Figma Link isn't 4 inches tall. I mean, the Twilight Princess
When
isn't
is
4.
this one? Hold on, I'm just trying to see what year this one was from.
Let's see.
It's not in English.
Hmm.
What? 2012. I'm assuming. Is that possible? Can't be possible. Guess it could be possible.
Anything's possible.
Anything is
Use contact
possible.
form. Inquiries regarding this product.
I'm
I
assuming
don't
that's
see anything on height.
2012.
31612.
I'm assuming that's. I mean,
That sounds about right. Twilight Princess
it's
came out well
almost
before 2012.
it's almost double. This is number 320, and the new one's 626.
Holy
Wow.
smokes.
You know, fun fact, I never finished Twilight Princess.
Did you ever beat any Zelda game? What is going on?
I beat Ocarina of Time at least once a year. Actually,
Yeah.
I didn't play last year. I skipped it. But yeah.
Okay,
Good
well,
game.
what about past
So what happened
that?
is
Or before that?
I only played Ocarina of Time was my entry in. That was it. My
That was
brother
your
was
entry in?
he was a little kid. He had a Nintendo 64. I got him Ocarina of Time for
You
Christmas.
didn't play
I-
like the original?
No, I didn't have Nintendo when I was a
Oh.
kid.
You didn't have Nintendo.
Listen, my
You
dad
Sega?
didn't
You
like
were
the
a Sega
video
kid?
games. No, I
You
might
didn't
have.
like the video games?
He wouldn't let me have one. I didn't get a Sega Genesis when I was in high school and bought it by myself.
There you go.
That sounds like a video game.
Yeah, well, at that time I was like almost 18. I could do whatever I want, kinda.
Yeah, I can do whatever I want. I can do what I want. I'm buying me a Nintendo.
That's right.
I'm buying me a Sega.
I'm
What are
borrowing
you
the
gonna
car.
do about it?
I'm borrowing the car. I'm waking up super early. I'm going to Toys R Us, buying Power of the Force figures, getting home, and gonna play with them before anybody wakes up, because that happens.
Oh, Brian.
Brian's in there pushing the car into the driveway in neutral, so no one hears him pull it back up.
Brian, what you got? I felt like having breakfast today. Is all. So, did you bring me something? So yeah, I brought you some donuts.
From the gas station. After I filled her back up. All right, what we got, Ace? Trying to see if it can do the thing.
Can he do it?
Won't he do it?
How's he go to the bathroom with all that stuff on?
I don't know.
He in the woods. He'll be all right.
It was a I'm gonna get you sucker joke.
Oh, fisting.
No problem.
No problem.
So yeah, it's pretty great. The only things I don't really like is since he comes with so much stuff, he doesn't come with the broken Master Sword. Like I didn't need you don't need a whole sheath. Just give me the sword up to there with the Black Corruption on it, and that would have been plenty. That's a little bit disappointing, just because he comes with so much other cool stuff that he doesn't come with that. But other than that, they got pretty much all their bases covered. There's obviously a lot more weapons that he could come with. You know, he can use basically any weapon that he finds in the game from any enemy. So it's not like it's not like they're gonna give you a Moblin spear and this sword and that. So it makes sense to give him the Zonai weapon, since they're the main new characters in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And the new main technology that you're using. But it's pretty cool, man. I'm a big, I really, really enjoy this game. Obviously, I put a shit ton of hours into it, and I could still go back and put more in. And the problem with these games is I literally just come home after work and I'll put 3 or 4 hours in like it's nothing, and want to keep coming back to it.
Yeah.
Like this and Breath of the Wild, like it's like they took Breath of the Wild and they refined it when they made Tears of the Kingdom, and took all the bits that weren't that fun and made them fun. And like that game is Tears of the Kingdom is absolutely incredible. If you haven't played it, highly, highly, highly recommend.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't finish my Twilight Princess. I just want to say my foot healed, and I was at the last temple, and I just never went back and finished it.
You need to have you need to just sit down
And
go through all of them.
Play every single one in the order they came out.
Listen, play the first one, Play the original Legend of Zelda because everybody should play the Legend.
Okay, I do have that. It's on a special GameCube disc that I have that has it.
You can get it. You can get it 150 ways. There's so many ways to play that game.
Oh, I don't know.
You'll be fine. You'll find a way.
Mm-hmm.
You have so my favorite Zelda game is still Link's Awakening.
Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Oh, Link's Awakening. I'm sorry. I thought you said Wind Awakening. I'm like, no, that's not right.
Link's Awakening was the Game Boy game, the first Game Boy game.
Yep.
I have. That was actually there's actually a whole history with that game. It was actually partially made. It was. They asked Miyamoto to make it. He said no. So a bunch of the developers of Mario went behind his back and made it, and then just like, here's a game we made. Do you have your blessing? And he's like, yeah, it's actually pretty cool. Go ahead. Which that's why there's Goombas and Koopa Troopas in that game in the dungeons. That's why. Play Link to the Past. You have to play Link to the Past. Link to the Past is fucking incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I heard the second one is really bad.
So, well, it's not that it's bad. It's just so if you go back into the original Nintendo games, like Super Mario Brothers and Zelda and Castlevania and all those games, all the sequels to those games are radically different than the originals.
Yes, it's like they were ahead of their time without. I mean, to a fault.
Castlevania 2 is radically different. Castlevania 1's a side-scrolling action game. Castlevania 2 is like an RPG.
Yep.
So they did Mario 2 famously is Toki Doki Panic reskinned because they thought that the real Mario 2 was too hard. But that's completely different game, completely different mechanics. Zelda 2 is Zelda is famously one of the first RPGs, and Zelda 2 is kind of like a dungeon crawling RPG. So it's side scrolling instead of guide view most of the time, and it's kind of sort of open world ish.
Yeah, it's
the parts you can't get to are blocked off by items you need from other dungeons.
It's very Final Fantasy world traveling thing.
It's also got some cryptic bullshit like old early Nintendo games have, but it's not bad. It's just very different.
Gotcha.
Well, after Ocarina of Time, you can skip Majora's Mask. The 3DS game, A Link Between Worlds, is phenomenal. Mm-hmm. I really like that game. Twilight Princess, I loved when I played it, but I did enjoy Skyward Sword, even though it is a little bit weird. But I still put like 95 hours into it. That's worth playing, I think.
I liked it.
And the two Switch games are phenomenal. They're some of the best games ever made. I never got through Wind Waker. One of these days, I got to sit through and do it. I tried. I got on the island. And I was like, everybody loves it or hates it. I have to actually play through the whole thing.
I like the music. It shows up on these Zelda mixes that I listen to on YouTube.
I own Spirit Tracks. I never got through it, which is the DS version of Wind Waker. You're on a train instead of a boat. But you should at least play those handful. You have to play the first one. You have to play Link to the Past. I think you have to play Link's Awakening. But I'll take that as a debatable thing, but I think you should play it. You already got Ocarina of Time down, so that's fine. You should really sit down and play them.
You should.
So if you enjoy Ocarina of Time, you should go back and play them. They're phenomenal games.
I wasn't a fan of Majora's Mask.
A lot of people.
I watched a playthrough on YouTube a couple years ago.
I've never finished it. But all right, questions, comments, concerns?
No, sir. I think we're good. No.
Except for tell Brian to play more Zelda games.
Yeah, play more Zelda games, Brian.
Yeah, sure. Here's Toy Mafia. It says, "Yo, the test is not for elves." Ace. I'm not sure what that means.
The test.
The
test.
The test. Yeah.
The test.
You know.
The test.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. The test.
All right, let's do some more yats and we'll get out of here. Well, actually, it's not some more yats. We got to do the chat first.
Yes, sir. It'd be light. Pretty light tonight. Guess everybody's finishing up Daredevil tonight too. Toy Mafia was here. Number one as always. Derek jumped in for a bit. Derek B. Jay Jita was in here. Derek came in just to say hi. RH, Scott Rod, and that is all for the chat squad tonight.
For some reason, if I leave it in portrait mode or
Mike
landscape
V.
mode, I can't see the
Mike V. Right at the end there.
Sneaking in. He also comes with an ungodly amount of plastic rings between the body pieces.
Yeah, man, they don't want that rub.
Yep. Any paint rub, that's your responsibility.
There's a ton on him. All right, now we'll do some way yet and we'll get out of here.
Aight.
Mr. Rink, where you at?
App Rinkalizer on Instagram. Taking a break from the charts, thank God. Let's see. On the Facebook group, we've got if you're in Jersey and going to ToyCon, April 26th, I'll be there with some of the other fellas.
Isn't it a different location?
Yeah, somewhere. Armory, something. I don't know.
What town is it in?
Ninja.
Do you remember?
I don't remember. I'll look it up the morning of before I get in the car and just go. Yeah, so that's what's going on. Happy Easter, I guess.
Oh yeah, sure. Next week is Easter, or Sunday is Easter.
This Sunday, bro.
Bro. Even.
Hey, yo, relax.
Mr. JD, where you
at? You can find me, JD Brocious, on the Facebook groups or just posting tattoos. Pigment Surgery on Instagram and Xbox Live, as well as every Wednesday on this here channel. And a Shelf Gravy on the socials medias.
Mr.
Eric B.
You can find me, Eric B, in your Facebook groups. Eric Burgess on Instagram, Mr._EDub82. When I'm not tired, not fumbling over my words. Kennedy's Village everywhere on your social media platform where we're putting in work to bridge the gap between sickle cell research and care. Also, every other Tuesday on this channel for Do You Even Transform, Bro? And then every other Wednesday with these fine gentlemen here. And that is me. What about you, Ace?
Pretty much just in the Facebook groups under for the realm. You can join me add me on Steam. That's probably where I'm the most active recently.
Plans out.
I finally started playing Last of Us.
Oh,
that
nice.
game is great.
After all this time.
Both
I
of
played
them.
during the last. Well, the second one just came out, the remaster on PC.
Yeah, I saw.
It's still like $60, so I'm waiting for it to not be $60.
They just dropped a complete edition for $100, but I mean that's probably for console still.
I don't think they put that up. And my computer destroys that game. It's insane. Whether it should be illegal. Yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for us. Thank you for watching live. Thank you for watching Answer the Facts. If you haven't joined the Facebook group, make sure you do that. Answer the questions. Make sure you approve the rules. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
So long. Farewell.
Thanks.
Say it with me now. Round.